here with Jamika Adams. She's not only my colleague and my right hand, she's my ride and die, and I am so thrilled to have her with me today. Welcome, Jamika.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, Jamika, you know the reason I really wanted to talk to you and have you share your experiences with the mPower community is you've done something recently that a lot of people struggle with and a lot of people don't do. So, you and I have worked together for 13 years. Mm-hmm. And a couple of years ago, you said to me you wanted to seek other opportunities. You were very interested in the meetings department. And 2 years ago, an opportunity came up, and you left being my direct support and started working in the programming area. But recently, you've come back. You've come home. So tell me what it was like and what prompted you to make this lateral change and come back.
I had definitely came to a crossroad of wanting to feel something different, right? You love what you're doing, but is there more? That question. What more could I be doing in this space? And so when that opportunity came, I jumped at it. You supported me through that. And so I went to work for the programming side, and it opened up other doors in other ways that I was able to work, right? And so doing that, I met more people, my networking circle increased, and then I decided I can take these skills and be a better EA than I was previously. And so it was a great experience. The team was amazing, and I now feel like I can give more to my team because I did increase my knowledge base there. So it was a great experience.
I know that a lot went into your decision to make a lateral transfer and come back to being an executive assistant. I have two questions. What prompted you to come back? Mm-hmm. And secondly, were there any concerns in the back of your mind about, well, what will people think?
Absolutely. What prompted me to come back, which I don't like to use the word come back because I love it. I'm EA through and through. Just knowing that I like to have the seat at the table. And EAs have that seat. They have that ear. They know what's happening around the organization. And that's what drives me. And so in the other role, I was kind of siloed in this position. And I like to know what's happening. And so that was one of the drivers to come back. And I was concerned how people would interpret it. But what makes me happy is what's most important. And people have to understand that EAs are rock stars. And working side by side of leadership is a power move. And so never discount an EA seat.
Well, you know, I started as an EA
I know.
Back in the day. You weren't born yet, but yes, I started as an EA. Can you, so you've overcome the obstacle of not caring what other people think, and you're going to do what you need to do in your career to make yourself feel good about the job you go into and the workplace. How have you overcome other obstacles?
I know that we can talk about work obstacles. I think the biggest obstacle is life. And so when life is happening and you're still trying to be a rock star, how do you balance? And so I had that obstacle, taking care of a sick parent. And so when I did that, I realized I needed my village at work. And so that village kept me afloat, relying on my teammates, keeping open communication with everyone on what I needed personally and professionally. It definitely helped the balance. And so the obstacle, while difficult, at the same time was rewarding because my job was still there and people supported me in the organization. And so that meant a lot.
So putting voice to,
Absolutely.
I'm going through something, I need some help.
Honest.
And as I've talked many times, it's hard for women to ask for help.
Yes.
And so that's really something that we can take away.
Absolutely be honest about where you are and what you need.
Right. If you don't ask, you
don't
don't get. My last question for you. You've been in the industry a long time. Mm-hmm. What advice do you have for younger women coming up in the mortgage finance industry? What advice would you give them so they can navigate successfully along their careers?
Absolutely do not treat your career as a check-the-box move. Make it authentic, be true to yourself, do what you love, even when it doesn't fit the mold. And so when you do that, you will be rewarded every time.
Excellent advice. And I couldn't be more delighted that you and I are working side by side again. Jamika, thank you for being with me today.
Thank you.